Yep, Wardle Lock or Maureen's Lock. It's lovely to think that dear Maureen is often thought of by all the boaters that come through. I always think of her when I come through this lock, and it will always be Maureen's Lock for me. So rest in peace, Maureen. And that's it, we're on our way. You may be able to see Blaze there, John and Angie's son's dog. He's a beautiful dog, he's a rescue dog. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, dear Blaze there, the happiest dog you'll ever meet, was from Bulgaria, a rescue dog, as I say. He was found tied to a tree with barbed wire around his neck, and he was fed a round of bread a day, and he is as happy as Larry. He's the happiest dog you'd ever meet. Just goes to show, doesn't it? Just goes to show. You have to overcome these things and enjoy life. Yeah, you do. Well, just stopped for a nice catch-up, bit of a coffee with Malcolm, John and Angie, and we're on our way. You can just perhaps see John and Angie demooring and getting on their way in front of us. And Malcolm's staying in Middlewich for another week or so. He has a bit of business to attend to, so no doubt we'll see him again soon. This mooring was lovely. We spent last night right here, actually, but you're overlooked. You've got houses either side, and yeah, not the best of moorings, if I'd like to say. I have moored in Middlewich before, but not actually here. It was quite noisy last night. We had two dogs jump on the back of the boat, one late last night, one in the early hours of this morning, and a load of youngsters were congregating on the bridge. I don't know whether they were drinking, smoking, or a combination of both, but they were very loud till about 10:30 last night, 10:45. Not the best of moorings, so I'm quite pleased to be moving on this morning. So here we are at Stanthorn Lock. There's a queue. I'm third in the queue to go up the lock. John and Angie are in front of me, and obviously a boat in front of them, but I can't go and help. Unfortunately, there's only room for 2 boats on the lock landing here, so there's nowhere at all for me to tie chugs up. But when the boat in front of John and Angie goes in, obviously they'll move forward, I can tie up, and then I can help them through the lock. It's a beautiful morning. Hello, baby. Hello, little boy. Oh, Daily Whaley, you're a good boy. Beautiful, baby. Beautiful. Dale, where's the doggies? Yeah. And of course there, another YouTuber. I'll put the link in the description below. This is just the perfect weather for cruising. Absolutely glorious. Sun is actually quite warm when you think it's mid-October. It's lovely. Sometimes boating takes some beating. That's it, the dogs are off. They're just having fun walking on the towpath. We're all moored up, and the boat in front is Paul and Anthony's boat. Of course, Morning Star, the other Morning Star, not Ian and Carol's, obviously. So, yeah, Anthony's in work, so we're just about to sit down, have a nice coffee and a chat with Paul, see how he's doing. I haven't seen him since Crick, so it's great to catch up again. But it's a glorious afternoon, and the kettle's on. Dexter? Where's Dad? Dexter? He's not interested, is he?
Hello.
Hello, look who we bumped into. So we moored up behind Morning Star. Unfortunately, Anthony's in work, but Paul's here. We've had a coffee, and I've had a look at his pom-poms.
Yeah, I've had my pom-poms out.
And very nice they were too.
You see some very strange things.
It's amazing what you see on the towpath. I'm just getting poked in the ear by a thistle. Yeah, it was great. He did a magic show for Noah, so that was good, and we've had a coffee. But we're gonna catch up with the guys tomorrow, hopefully, or maybe later on. But we'll see. But at last, I have met Dexter. Didn't see Dexter at Crick, did we?
No. Well,
well, we didn't on the day. Unfortunately, we lost Chip, so it was a very mixed up sort of show for us last year. Having a job seeing the screen, but yeah, we're letting him go back to his boat now because Anthony's due back from work, and we've got to sort our teas out, haven't we, darling?
Yeah, and
yes.
I've got to pretend I've been doing some work on the boat today. I better go. But yeah, Noah's reactions to the magic tricks were great, weren't they?
It was funny. It was funny when you see some pom-poms going up and down like that on a towpath. My reaction was a bit good too. See you later.
See you later.
Good morning to you, and it is beautiful morning. It's about 20 past 10, I suppose. Kids have had breakfast. We've got to go and have ours in a bit. Just had a wash and got ready. Look, no hat. That's because we're going out today. We're going out with Paul and Anthony. They're moored just ahead of us up there. It's their wedding anniversary tomorrow. I'm not sure how many years, so sorry about that, guys, but it's their wedding anniversary tomorrow, so we're all going out for a meal. One of their friends is coming over as well, so we're going to go to the Badger pub and have a meal. It was also our first anniversary a couple of weeks ago, so it's like a double celebration. Well, we're going to make it a double celebration because we didn't actually do anything, so it'll be nice. Yeah, 400th vlog went out this morning. As you're watching this, it'll be a couple of weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago or thereabouts, but 400 vlogs I've done, so that's quite a few. Quite proud of myself, really. I seem to remember everyone, but I'm going to go up and have a word with the guys in a minute, find out what the plan is, and then I'll be back to you. See you in a minute. It is a beautiful morning this morning, but it is, you may be able to hear it, it is quite windy. I wanted to get the drone up this morning, but unfortunately not in this wind. I'm hoping the lads are up. They actually went out last night, so I'm not sure what time they came in last night or the early hours of this morning. I suppose we'll soon find out. So here we are at Morning Star. I can hear life in there. And giggles. Do you think I better go? Who's it?
Morning.
Morning. How are you doing?
All right.
All right, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Right, we'll see you in a minute. Well, the lads were up. They've only got a bit of a hangover, I believe. I don't know whether you can see him because the sun's out. Can we see you?
Morning.
Morning.
Morning. Dexter's hanging around my feet here, but we've come up with a plan. So we're all going out later. Going to have a lovely meal in the Badger, and luckily Paul's going to take us in the car.
Yeah, it's about a 2-minute drive, so no hassle at all.
Happy days. Well, I'm going to go back to the boat now, so we'll catch you all later.
See you later.
See you
Ta-ra.
later.
Oh, that's nice to see the guys. I got ready thinking we were going for dinner in the daytime, but we're actually going early evening, so that'll be nice. And Paul's offered to give us a lift in the car because it is a dog-friendly pub, and we do, all of us, want to take the dogs. And with me not having night vision, apparently the walk is a little bit iffy, and of course we've got the kids. So Paul's very kindly offered to take us in his car and bring us back, which is very kind of him. So yeah, got something to look forward to later. Well, good morning, and it is a beautiful morning. Swans have come to say good morning. Sorry about my throat, my voice sounds funny. I've got a bit of a funny throat this morning, but never mind, we're cruising back to Venetian Marina. Heading back today, we had a great night. First, can I say happy anniversary to Paul and Anthony from Narrowboat Life Unlocked. We went out last night, celebrated their wedding anniversary, which is today. It was 11 years, so congratulations, guys. We also partly celebrated our anniversary. Nikki and myself have been together over a year now. About 3 weeks ago we had our anniversary, and we sort of celebrated my 400th vlog, and we all went to the Bridge Inn in Church Minchell. When I get going, I'll tell you all about it, but we had a great night. So yeah, we're going to get cruising, folks. And off we go. We have got a fishing competition behind us. They've got a lovely day for it. Have fun, guys.
Bye, bye guys.
Take care, guys. This is Caroline and Pete from One Day More Aboard. I don't know if the lads...
They were in there as well.
Oh, were they all in there?
He's in there.
Oh, happy anniversary! Oh, no worries, happy anniversary! So the lads are with Caroline and Pete on their boat, One Day More Aboard. There's the lads' boat. They're having an anniversary breakfast, I think. But we're on our way. We've got quite a bit to do today, all the normal stuff at the services. But quite frankly, I'm looking forward to mooring up. I'll see if I can get my voice back with another coffee, and then I'll tell you about our night last night. Just coming up to a bridge now. There's a boat coming towards us, so I'm just backing it off. I'll let them come through. But I have started to notice the change in the colour now in the trees. Autumn is upon us, and the beautiful golden colours are just starting to come, and oh, it's gorgeous. I love autumn on the canals. Morning, you alright? Talking of colours and beautiful colours, take a look at that tree in the sun. It's just breathtaking this morning. Isn't that gorgeous? Yes, so we all met up in the Badger Inn in Church Minshall. Beautiful pub, beautiful setting. It's an absolutely gorgeous little village, but what an experience that was. I mean, I've been out for a few meals in my time, but I've never experienced a pub quite like that. And let me just say, for the forefront, the food was excellent, absolutely gorgeous. Wasn't a lot of it, but the food was gorgeous. Very, very overpriced for the little bit of food you get. And quite frankly, I have never met a manager quite like it. It was an experience. Oh, morning. Yes, me, Nikki and the kids got there a little earlier. We took the dogs. It's dog friendly in the bar area. But unfortunately, you cannot book tables. We were told you can't book a table if you've got dogs. So we just turned up. So there was me, Nikki, the 2 kids, so 4 of us, and the 3 dogs. We were told we could sit where we like, but we're not allowed to move the tables. So I explained, well, there's 9 of us coming. There was nobody in the bar, and they had 2 huge long tables that we could have just put together neatly out of the way. But we were unable to. We're not allowed to move tables, and we were told that we can move only 1 chair. You can only move 1 chair. Now, I appreciate this fire regulations before everyone comments. Fire regulations and everything else. We weren't blocking any exits or anything like that. But yeah, and they were rude, to say the least, in the way they told us. So Nikki and myself and the kids, we sat down and we had a drink and we were having a chat, and we thought it'd be good to have a look at the menu, just to sort of get an idea of the food and what we could have. So I went up to the bar and I said to the chap, is it possible to have a menu, please, just so we can have a look at the food? No, you're not allowed a menu until you're ready to order. So I said, I beg your pardon. And they said, you can't have a menu until you're ready to order. You're not allowed. I've never known anything like it. Never. And they were really rude the way they said it. So Nikki just went online and we looked at the menu online. I just didn't get it. But that wasn't the end of it. Yes, so then came the time for ordering the food. Not a problem, you may think. Well, it wasn't a problem as such, but little Noah wanted these chicken goujons, basically like long chicken nuggets and chips. And so we're ordering it, and I said, can we have a child's chicken goujon meal, please, with fries? Yeah, no problem. I said, is it possible to have beans with that? Whereon the bar manager looked at me and said, is that for the little one? I said, well, yes. I said, well, okay, we'll do it for the children, but we can't do beans for adults at night. It just blew me away. It really did. The quality of the food was nice. The service was terrible. Lovely looking pub. We had a great night with great people, and it was really good. And we had a good night. We had a laugh. Paul did a couple of magic tricks for the kids. We just had an extremely... Oh, got a narrow here. We just had an extremely lovely evening. Would I go back to the Badger pub in Church Minshall again? Not on your life. No, I wouldn't. This is just my opinion. The food was good. If you want bad service and rudeness, by all means go. But my experience, I wouldn't go back to the Badger pub. But we had a good evening to celebrate the lads' anniversary. We did have a good night, and I'm not going to let that take it away from us.